Hey guys, it's Pride Month and I feel like celebrating. Today, I'm going to share my coming out story. Stay tuned! Hey guys, so it's time for another story time. Today, I wanted to share my coming out story. I feel it's very appropriate. As it is Pride Month, June, for those of you who don't know, June is World Pride Month. So everywhere around the world, people celebrate Pride during the month of June. So even though all Pride parades have been canceled, festivities have been shut down while we're going through this pandemic, I still feel that I can have a little pride as well, even here in my house. Today I've got my Pride suspenders on, I've got my Pride bow on, and I put a little Pride makeup on my face. So anyways, I wanted to share my coming out story. So, since I am very old, I came out 100 years ago. No, actually, I came out 27 years ago. So I was 17 years of age when I came out to my family. So picture it. The year is 1993. Madonna's Erotica album is flying up the charts. And we're still listening to the remnants of the Salt-N-Pepa song, Let's Talk About Sex. HIV and AIDS were still prevalent during that time, and people were still dying from AIDS. So the world was a very different place at that time. I'm 17 years of age. I'm living in a small town of 5,000 people. And when you live in a town like that and you know no other gay people, you feel like you're the only gay person in that town. And that's how I felt for a very long time. I did meet a boyfriend during that time when I was growing up that lived in my town, so I didn't feel so alone. But I digress. So going back to my coming out. So I'm 17 years of age. I've known since I was the age of 12 that I was more attracted to males than I was to females. Something happened, puberty kicks in. I realized that I am now looking at males and not looking at females. I did grow up in a very gay positive home. My mom always had gay friends. My mom is very liberal, very open-minded. So that was always good. There was always an environment in our home where you could really be yourself. Your creativity was expressed. My brothers and my sister, they're all musicians. I did a lot of theater stuff. I used to direct them in little Christmas plays for our Christmas family. So we would pull across a curtain and we would do a whole Christmas play that we rehearsed for a month for my mom and my stepdad. So I'm 17 years of age. I've decided that it is now time to come out and say that I am a gay male. So I came out to my siblings first. So my two younger brothers and my younger sister. I sat down with them one day, and you got to remember, these guys are young. So I was 17, so my brother was like 13, my other brother was 12, and my sister was like 9 or 10. So I'm sitting down and telling them that they have a gay brother. And I just felt like it was a good way, because they're your siblings, they'll love you no matter what. So I wanted to test it out on them first and get their reaction, and they were totally fine with it, as I suspected. So the big day is now telling my mom. So my mom is home. I'm sitting up in my room. I'm feeling nauseated. And again, I'm not sure why, because my mother has been always very open-minded and has expressed to us to always be ourselves. But there's something about telling a parent, something about telling them that you're gay. I almost wish that my brothers and sister had come out to them saying that they were straight. That way they could have broken the ice a little bit for me. But again, I digress. So I can picture it. My mom is down in the living room. She's watching Murder, She Wrote on TV. That was her big show. And I sat down on the chair and I said, Mom, I need to talk to you about something. And she said, okay, what do you need to talk to me about? And I said, Mom, I don't know how to tell you this, but I said, I'm gay. And Mom's like, I've known that for a long time. I was just waiting for you to tell me. And that was it. And I said, do you have any questions for me? She said, no. As long as you're happy, then I'm happy for you. And that was it. So very lucky, very fortunate to have grown up in the family that I was given. my siblings, my mom. We did eventually tell my stepdad, who again was fine, had no issues with it as well. So even from that time of coming out, I always felt like I could really be myself. So I'm very thankful for that. So I thank all of my family for being so supportive, especially when I was just a young gay male trying to make my way out into the world. So what was high school like for me, you ask? Well, I mean, after I came out, high school was okay. It's like any other high school student. We all get teased for being different, even though we're not different. I was a huge Madonna fan at the time, so I had my hair bleached blonde, and I used to wear Madonna poster t-shirts, right, because they were big in the early 90s. And I would walk up the hallway and people would whisper Vogue behind me or other various Madonna comments or whatever, but never fazed me. I don't care. I knew who I was. I was happy to be the person that I am, and if they're talking about me, good. They're giving somebody else a break. So I always knew too that I was eventually going to get out of that small town, and I was going to become big, and I was going to be on YouTube. And who even knew there would be YouTube in 1993? But I digress. So there is something I do want to share with you, and I'm sure that Wanda is going to kill me, but she did send me this about a year or so ago. And to give you a little backstory, Wanda and I went to elementary school together, and then in junior high, and then of course when you get into high school, everybody kind of breaks off and goes into their own groups. So I knew Wanda. I would say hi to her in high school, obviously, because we, grew up in the younger years together, but I would see her in the hallways and I would say hi and stuff like that, but she hung out with a different group of people. So about a year and a half ago, her and I reconnected on Instagram. Thank God for Instagram and Facebook and those other ways that we can reach out to people that we grew up with. And I wanted to share this comment that she shared with me. She said, "Sean, I love your posts. I loved you as a friend back in the day, and still do. I love how you are always you. You made me okay with who I was too, and I will always remember you for that." And that's something that's really stuck with me. We never realize when we're going through life the impact that we can leave on other people, even though they see us from a distance. So if I was to leave you with any advice, it's to be yourself, because you don't know who's watching and who's taking something away from that. Thank you, Wanda. So, high school, I survived, I got through, I moved into the big city. Gay life became huge for me then, because now I had a lot of gay friends. I was going out to gay bars. I was dating boys. So I'm learning more and more about being a gay male and what it's like to be somebody who is part of the gay community. And ever since then, I guess I've been good. I've been happy. I will say this. I embrace feeling different and enjoy being special. I'm the life of the party. And let's face it, at CrossFit, I'm well sought after by the females to be their partner during a partner WOD, because I bring the glitter. So guys, thank you for watching. That's my coming out story. Feel free to leave a comment below with your coming out story, or a comment about anything in this video. Celebrate Pride. Even though we can't be out in pride parades because they've been canceled around the world, or be involved in pride festivities, we can still show pride at home. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button. Also, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Sean's Magical Odyssey, and we'll see you next time. Stay golden.